Hi everyone. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and I wanted to make a short video where I will be announcing an upcoming podcast that my co-hosts and I will be doing. I hinted in a reply to a comment on one of my most recent videos that I'll potentially be getting other fans involved in this upcoming podcast, but never really described what we will be doing and what I will be meaning by involvement. And that's kind of the purpose of this video, kind of be talking about what's going to be happening next and so on. So the plan is that this upcoming podcast is going to be a questionnaire on the upcoming season of Battlebots. Basically the idea is that you all send us questions, and then my co-hosts and I will answer them. I plan to bring a question or two for us to answer myself, and my co-host might do the same thing, but we primarily want to hear what questions you all have for us. Whether you are a fan or a builder whom we could be seeing in this upcoming season of Battlebots, you are more than welcome to send in a question somehow. I plan to be posting about this on Instagram as well as other forms of social media that I possess as well. So there are several different options for how you could send in your questions, whether that is replying to this YouTube video, one of my posts on social media, or simply sending me a DM on Instagram. It does not matter to me either way, as I will still see your question no matter which option you go with, so it doesn't matter to me. If you have multiple questions for us, send them all in. If we get 100 different questions, I will plan on answering all 100 of them on this podcast, even if this ends up being like an 8-hour podcast and stuff. In terms of what to ask, preferably ask us questions on the upcoming season. But if you have something you're dying to ask from past seasons of BattleBots, I won't say no to that. Like, we'll still answer them and stuff. It can be stuff like, what is our opinion on Tombstone? What do we think Endgame's record will be this season? Will Endgame defend its title? Which rookie will have the Cinderella story of this season? Who will win the Giant Nut this season? Or something else. There are several great options, and those are endless. The last thing I want to talk about here is to make it clear that this podcast will not be recorded for a while. While I would love to get right onto it and do it now, I am a college student and final exams are coming up for us. Plus, I wanted to give you all a bunch of time to think of questions you might want to ask us as well. The plan is that I will accept questions up until Saturday, December 18th, which is a little more than 2 weeks from now, and then we're going to record the podcast not long after that, depending on the schedules of myself and the co-hosts, and then we'll probably have it released probably around New Year's, but at the very least before the season starts. So yeah, I will thank you all for your time here. Be sure to reply with questions, and I will hopefully see you for that podcast.